channel, Aisha Lachey Reads. Today I'm starting a new weekly reading vlog. It is now Sunday, so I don't have too many plans for what to read so far. I'm going to go by ear, kind of just what I'm feeling at the time. I have my TBR cart full of some of the books that I have on my TBR. But for now, I want to finish The Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. This is a small town romance. Our main character, she runs away from her wedding and then goes to help her sister, but her sister ends up stealing her car and her money and leaves her with a niece she never knew about. And so our main love interest in this kind of helps her out with all of that after they kind of get into an argument, because her twin sister and her look almost exactly alike and he does not like her twin, so they kind of get off on the wrong foot. But this is their romance and it's been so cute so far. I think I'm like 70% in and I'm really loving it. It's just been a super cute, like, fun time. So I want to finish this and then decide what I want to pick up next. I haven't done a whole lot of reading the last like week and a half. I've been working on my wall with all my art prints that I painted on here. I got some canvases and put them all up. So I think I put in a clip in there before this of just the whole wall. I'm definitely super happy with it, and it was just really fun painting all these and putting them on the wall. I definitely love it. I needed a new backdrop, and I thought it would be perfect to just add some of like my all-time favorite movies or book characters, like their Junji Ito on there, which is my favorite like manga horror authors, so I have those. So that was really fun. But for now I'm just gonna read Things We Never Got Over, and then I'll give you guys an update when I have one. But for now, that's gonna be it. I just want to punch him in the face. Like, I want to reach into the book and punch him in the face. Like, I wish I could. Like, what? Just, I can't even express my feelings, especially without like spoilers. But just something Naomi's niece said just really got to me, and I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? And it made me want to punch this guy. But yeah, that's all I had. I just had to say that because he's so frustrating and I'm just irritated. But I'm gonna go finish this book, and it better get better or else I'm gonna freak. I might even do the book. I freaking can't. Like, her niece in this is a fucking badass. She just like put this man in his place, and as she's walking away, she's like, oh, and I'm stealing your dog. Like, I can't, because it's something I would do. Like, that just made everything amazing. Like, I love this girl. Like, that line just makes everything a million times better. Like, oh my god, I love her. But I had to update you with that because, like, I can't. Oh, I love her. I'm stealing your dog. It's like what he deserves too. Like, don't fuck with a child because they'll steal your dog. But yeah, I'm definitely loving this. I don't normally cry at books, but god, fucking this man. It's just love and hate him all at the same time. Like, what the fuck? I'm just like, I'm over this and they need to get back together because I'm dying. Like, what the fuck? God damn it. This book is so good. I never cry. Why am I crying at a book? So dumb. This is probably the last update I have until I finish, but still, I just I just had to say that because I just want to. I love and hate this man all at the same time, and I want to punch him. Okay, I finally finished The Things We Never Got Over, and it's so cute. I really love this book. I enjoyed a lot of it. I think the last half, I read a lot of it last night and the last little bit this morning, and I freaking love this. Like, it was such a cute, just like fun read, and I really love the characters, and I love like their character dynamic. But I'm definitely glad I picked this one up. It was so much fun. I'm excited to start the next book in this series of standalones, which is about his brother. So I'm really excited about that. And then the next one that's coming out after that, I'm really excited for. So I think I'm going to be giving this one a 4.5 stars. I haven't decided yet. I like to think about it for a little bit before I give it my star rating, but that's what I'm leaning towards right now. So I definitely enjoy it. If you like fun, like small town romances, this is definitely one that you'll want to pick up. It was just really cute and fun, and it had like a little bit of spice, but it wasn't like a crazy amount of spice. But I definitely like this one. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to pick up next, but I will definitely let you know once I decide. But I'm going to go figure that out, and then I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Okay, so I just took a bath and did my skincare routine. Um, I think I'm gonna pick up You Shouldn't Have Come Here. I read the first chapter while I was in the bath, and I'm really liking it. And it's quite short. It's a thriller, and so I was figuring I could pick this up. I think I could read this in like one sitting. I have this and a couple other on my TBR, and this is the smallest, so I kind of want to get this out of the way. So I think I'm going to spend the night reading this and see how that goes. But for now, that's kind of all the updates I have. But I'm excited to start this thriller. It is about a girl who is wanting to get out of the city, so she rents an Airbnb in Wyoming. And then when she gets there, she ends up finding out that the guy who's renting out the Airbnb is actually still going to be there while she's there. And she finds him like attractive, and then stuff starts to happen. So we'll see where the thriller aspects come in that. But going out in the middle of nowhere and living with a guy, I don't know how great of an idea that is, but we'll see. So I will read this and I will give you guys a little update later. Okay, so I'm like 70 pages into You Shouldn't Have Come Here, and it's kind of okay, it's really slow, and it's reading more like a small town romance than a thriller. And I don't know how I'm feeling about this, but there's just been a lot of like boring, mundane things on this ranch. So I'm hoping it gets better, but if not, I might have to pick something else up. But hopefully it starts to get better, and maybe there's some sort of a thriller aspect to it, but right now, it's definitely not. So I'll definitely keep you updated on what I'm thinking about this, but we'll see. I'll give it another like 50 or 60 pages and kind of go from there and see what I'm feeling on this one. Okay, I'm literally halfway through this book and nothing has happened. I feel like I'm just reading a book about like two characters on like a farm and mundane, like nothing is happening. But like I want to finish it just to finish it, but I'm like super bored. Like I'm not liking either of the characters, and just yeah, there's nothing likable about either of them, so I'm not invested in any of their like interactions or anything, and nothing suspenseful or crazy is happening. Like I'm just it's just not it's not it. But I don't know if I want to stop reading. I guess I'll give it a little bit more, but I just it's this has not been the read for me today. So definitely boring. So if you like fun, high paced, like fast thrillers, this is not it. But I guess I'll read a little bit more and see how I'm feeling, but so far I'm not enjoying this. Okay, so I haven't read too much more since my last update, but I literally wanted to throw this book across the room because I'll just read you the line because I can't. I've been reading a lot of them Colleen Hoover romance books while working speed traps. Ain't getting tickets, but I'm learning a lot, and the lady sure makes me cry. He's trying to win back a girl by reading Colleen Hoover books as references. Oh hell no. Like I can't. I can't do it. Like no. No, no. No, 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 no. You no. Those aren't the men you want to reference if you're trying to win a girl back. I'm just saying. Because they're not the most healthy of relationships. Like I love like a good dark romance, but I just no. No. Like I was already not liking this book, and then them talking about Colleen Hoover just made me not like it that much more. I don't know how much more I can read of this, but if I decide to stop, I'll definitely give another update. But I just had to say that line because I was just like sat here for a minute and I couldn't even believe that I had just like read that. I was just like trying to process that like line, and I was just like, no, no, I can't do it. So we'll we'll see. I might finish it, I might not, but don't like that line. Okay, so I did end up finishing You Shouldn't Have Come Here. Literally, when I say it was boring, literally 80% of this book was boring. And then the twist at the end, I literally guessed at like the beginning of the book. And so even that wasn't even exciting. And so it literally was just really, really boring. Like, just mundane, like boring stuff at the beginning, like nothing really suspenseful. Like, definitely was not for me. Like, definitely my least favorite book I've read recently. Definitely wouldn't recommend. Like, you might like it, but the ending was good. Like, the twist was good, but it wasn't like anything like super crazy, or it was very predictable to me, and so it just it wasn't really worth the read for me. Like, it only took me like 3.5 hours to read this whole thing, but it was just, it dragged on and it was so boring. Like, if other things would have happened in this book, maybe it would have been good, but definitely not for me. So I think this is probably, I don't think I've ever rated something like 1 star, but it's definitely like a 1 or a 2 star. I'm not sure, but it's definitely in the lower. But I'm definitely happy that I got this finished. I don't know if I'm going to pick up another book tonight. I might, just to get some more enjoyment out of reading tonight, because this, I need this out of my head. Like, I will never think about this book again besides really not liking it. But I might read something else just to get some positive feelings going. So I might just lay in bed and read something on my Kindle, probably from KU. But yeah, finish this 1 or 2 star. Haven't decided yet, but I'll probably just lay in bed and read the rest of the night. Probably won't do any more updates until maybe later tomorrow. I have some work to do because it's Monday, but I'll definitely give you an update when I start reading something again. But for now, that's pretty much all I have. Okay, so it is Monday afternoon. I had to go to Barnes & Noble because the internet has been out all day long and I couldn't get any work done. So I went and sat at Barnes & Noble for a couple hours to get some work done since I can't at home. So it's really weird that the internet has been out this long. Normally it goes out every once in a while, but it's only for like half an hour or so, or like in the middle of the night when no one notices. But yeah, that's been my day so far. So that's been an adventure. So at least I got like my work done for the day. But I'm really hoping it's up by tomorrow because I don't want to have to go back out and find more internet. And I guess it's out like over like a couple like cities like in this area. So like a bunch of people are at Barnes & Noble working. So that was fun. But I did pick up a couple books when I was there, which I'm excited about. The first one I got is Ghost Eaters by Clay Chapman. So this one I'm really excited about. I don't remember exactly everything that this one is about, but I'll have to like look at it later and then give you guys more of like a detailed description of this one. But I saw it on Goodreads and I had to read it. Oh, here it is. So I can just read this for you. Erin hasn't been able to set a single boundary with her charismatic but reckless college ex-boyfriend, Silas. When he asks her to bail him out of rehab again, she knows she needs to cut him off. But days after he gets out, Silas turns up dead of an overdose in their hometown of Richmond, Virginia. And Erin's world falls apart. Then a friend tells her about Ghost, a new drug that allows users to see the dead. Want to get haunted, he asked. Grieving and desperate for closure with Silas, Erin agrees to pill pop seance, but the drug has unfathomable side effects, and once you take it, you can never go back. So I picked this up and I'm really excited to read it. This is a horror novel and I've had my eye on it for a while, so I might even start this today. I haven't decided, but I think I'm going to start one of the 2 books that I got, but I can't decide if it's this one or if I want to read Goth. This one, I just randomly found it in the thriller section and it sounded so good, so I had to pick it up. This one says, Marino is the struggling girl, Marino is the strangest girl in school. How can she not be, given her obsession with brutal murders, and there are plenty of murders to grow obsessed with, as the town in which she lives is a magnet for serial killers. She and her schoolmates will go to any length to investigate the murders, even if that puts their own bodies on the line. And they don't want to stop the killer. Mariano and her friends want to understand them. So I'm really excited to read this one too. Like, girls obsessed with serial killers and like serial killers in their town, and it just sounds like it'll be a really fun, like interesting read. So I'm really excited that I found this. I just randomly saw it and I was like, I have to have this book. So those were the 2 books that I picked up at Barnes & Noble today. Now that I got work done, I think I'm gonna spend my time reading, so I'll decide on which one of these I want to pick up, and then I'll give you guys an update after I start reading. But that's all I have for you. Okay, so I'm like 80 pages into Ghost Eaters and I'm really liking it. I'm definitely really enjoying like the characters and like the setup and everything, so I'm excited to see where all of this goes. But I'm definitely glad I picked this up, and the internet is still out. I guess it's out from like, it's out like miles, like multiple cities. Like, it's like the biggest like internet blackout in like this part of like the state, which is crazy. So literally none of my apps are working, none of that stuff. So I just have plenty of time to read. So I just have a good excuse to sit here and binge this book. And thankfully, we're smart and we still have DVDs. Because when things like this happen, all you have to do is put those in the Xbox and you're good. If we didn't have DVDs, it'd be way too quiet in here. So maybe it's something, if you don't have them around your house, maybe just pick up a season of a TV show you like, just in case, you know? You never want to be bored. But if you like to read, then you're pretty much set all the time, because internet doesn't go out on books. So, like, physical books, this is why I love physical books and having a Kindle, because the internet goes out. You can't download a new book on your Kindle, but you can pick up a paperback book off your shelf. So, just some nice life tips, I guess. But I'm just gonna continue reading some more of this tonight. I might update you before I finish, but I'll probably end up just non-stop read this, maybe. Haven't really decided. Okay, so it is Tuesday afternoon. I just got done filming a book haul, and I wanted to give you an update. So I'm a little over halfway of Ghost Eaters, and I'm really enjoying this. It's been a fun read so far. We're just getting to like the main part of this story. It's definitely like a fun little like ghost story. There is a lot of talk of like drugs and stuff like that, so if that's a sensitive topic for you, just go into that knowing that this has a lot of that topic. And I'm just really enjoying it. It's been really fun to read this. I'm planning on finishing the rest of it like tonight. I might pick it up soon. But yeah, I'm definitely liking this. If you like horror and ghost stories and stuff, I definitely think this is one you should look into. But I will give you guys another update once I finish it. But for now, I'm really loving it. So I will talk to you guys once I'm done with this book. Okay, so I finished Ghost Eaters. I really like this book. Like, the way, like, it ends and everything, like, it was just crazy. You get, like, culty vibes, and, like, you see how, like, addiction, like, affects people, and just the thing with it being, like, ghost, and you seeing ghosts, and you can bring back someone, like, you love, and all of that. It's just, like, an even darker turn on, like, addiction, and so it's kind of crazy, like, how this book is. But definitely the moral of the story is don't do drugs. And definitely don't do drugs that make you see dead people. Like, they're all over and they're scary. So I definitely really enjoyed this. It was just like a fun, like, fast-paced thriller. It's definitely goes over really heavy topics and stuff like that. So definitely look up like your triggers and stuff like that before reading it, just so you know what you're getting into. But I definitely really enjoyed it. It was like really fast paced, and it was just kind of like crazy, all the stuff that happens in it. Like, I wasn't expecting it to go this way and to get like this crazy, but I definitely would recommend this to anyone that wants like a fun like ghost story, stuff like that. So I think I'm probably gonna give this one a 4-star, because I definitely really enjoyed it. So yeah, I think that's my final rating on this one, is gonna be like a 4. But definitely, if you want to pick it up, don't forget to check triggers and warnings and everything on that, just so you know. But I haven't decided what I'm going to pick up next. It's like 10:30 right now, so I don't know if I'm going to read more tonight or if I'm just going to pick up something new tomorrow. But I'll definitely give you guys an update tomorrow on what I decided to pick up and kind of go from there. I'm a little tired, so I might just end up falling asleep. But I will see you guys once I decide on my next read. Okay, so it is Wednesday morning. I'm a little bit tired, and I don't know if I feel that great. So I got some work to do, so I'm going to do that for a while. But thankfully I can work from bed. And then I did pick up Ashes and the Star-Cursed King again, so I'm going to continue reading this today and doing my annotations. But I'm liking this book a lot. I read some more of it last night. this is just a fun fantasy romance. So I'm just going to spend the day reading this, I think. And I'm probably going to read it on my Kindle just because it's more comfortable to read on my Kindle than my big book. But then later I'll put all of my highlights and notes and stuff in it. But yep, those are my plans for today. I honestly don't think I'll be updating a lot today just because I don't feel that great, but those are my plans. Okay, so I'm like 70% through this book and I absolutely am loving every second of it. Like, I swear, every other page, I mean almost every single page in the last like 100 pages that I've read has a new tab on it from something that I've like highlighted and circled. Like, it's just so good. We're getting into like the main plot of this, and we're getting into more romance, and I'm just loving every second of this. It's so good. Like, the first part of this was like slower, and so it took me a little bit to get into it, but now that we're at like the big conflicts and stuff in the story, I'm just devouring this. And so I'm thinking I'll probably finish it tonight. I don't know. I have like 200 pages left of this, so I hope I can finish it tonight. So I'll probably give you an update in the morning, but this book is just making me so happy and I just love it. So I had to give you guys an update while I was like thinking about it. But I'm gonna finish this and then I will let you know what I thought of it tomorrow. Okay, so it is Friday night. I didn't update you guys at all yesterday just because I didn't really do a whole lot of reading. I just kind of had like a relaxing day, did a bunch of self-care stuff, so I didn't get any more reading done then, but I did end up finishing The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King by Carissa Broadbent, and I absolutely love this. I love the way it wrapped up. And I know there's more books in this series and we're following other characters, so I'm excited for when those come out. But I literally have so many tabs in here now. It's like almost every single page towards the end of it, which is really good. But I definitely really enjoy this series, and it was super fun, and just I love all the characters and like the friendships in here too. Like, it was good. So if you're wanting a fantasy romance, definitely pick it up. I definitely think this one's worth the hype. I was nervous at first when I started this series because I'm like, is it going to be worth it or not? But I definitely did love it, and I would definitely recommend this. It is Friday, so I think I'm probably going to end the vlog here so I can get this up tomorrow. But I read 3.5 books this week, which is really, really good. So I definitely am super happy with that. Oh, and I think I'm going to rate that a 5-star just because I loved it so much. But I think that's all I have for you guys for now, and I will see you in my next reading vlog. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Happy reading!